do want to ask you, and I need your complete honesty on this question. When we spoke last time, you said that Charlo is tougher, a more difficult style for David Benavidez. I'm curious, who would you favor to win between Charlo and Canelo if they do fight?
I will have to favor Charlo. To be honest with you, I think Charlo is a very slick fighter. He's very unpredictable. He's very slick fighter. He has a lot of abilities, man. He's not a normal fighter. That's good actually to me. He has a little bit of awkwardness. He has a good jab, not the best jab like people say, but he does have a good jab. And Canelo, the key is if you have a good jab, you are going to have a lot of problems. So I see a better rounded fighter with Charlo than Canelo. Canelo is just a basic fighter. Canelo, he just comes and loops with those big hooks. Of course, if you stay there, he generates all that power. And if you get hit, he's going to make some damage. But with Charlo, I don't think Charlo's going to stay there. I think he's going to make a miss. And I think I'm going to have to go with Charlo. And that's why I said that he's a very dangerous fighter. To be honest, I'm going to tell you something. I will feel more comfortable fighting Canelo Alvarez than fighting Charlo. 10 times.
Wow. Well, it says a whole lot, man. It says a whole lot about David Benavidez's character, that he willing to call out Charlo and press all type of buttons, call his bluff when it comes to everything, knowing how dangerous Charlo is. This ain't no Caleb Plant, no disrespect to Caleb Plant, but Charlo, he definitely a beast. And for Benavidez to be going after him like he's not a lion, he's definitely a champion in everybody's eyes, with or without a belt.
We come from nothing, man. And what I notice is no matter what nationality you are from, people will love you if you come and deliver and leave your heart inside the ring. Now, if you don't do that, they're not going to respect you. Manny Pacquiao is from the Philippines. Mexican people love him. Triple G is not Mexican. Mexicans go crazy for him. I think Mexican people like Triple G more than they like Canelo. So that's my point and what I think. When you come and fight and give it all, and you're not ducking any fighters, and you fight whoever or rank guys from 1 to 3, that they'll give you that respect, and that's how you get the respect. And that's why they don't like Canelo, because he doesn't want to fight the people that are going to give him trouble.
Right. Eric Morales recently said Canelo is not the best. Crawford and Errol Spence are the best boxers. Canelo doesn't fight the best in their primes. What's your take on the fair criticism by Eric Morales when it came to Canelo?
I'm going to tell you, Canelo is the best at 168 right now. Terence Crawford is the best at his weight. If he fights Errol Spence, we'll see, who's the best, actually. But to me, those are the two best fighters at 147. Errol Spence is a great fighter too, but until they fight each other, then we're going to know who's the real pound for pound. I mean, I don't know why they said that Terence Crawford is the pound for pound. Canelo is the best pound for pound. In my opinion, I think they're the best pound for pound for now in their division.
For Canelo to be the best pound for pound at 168, he do gonna have to see David Benavidez. But I do want to get your prediction if they do fight Errol Spence and Crawford. I'm just curious, who would you favor to that fight?
Man, Crawford's a really good fighter. He fought my son, man, and he proved to be a really, really good fighter. He had troubles fighting Jose Benavidez Jr. He's very intelligent, and Errol Spence, man, too. He's really good at what he does. He has a lot of good tools. If I knew, I would bet on somebody and I would probably make some money. But in reality, styles make fights. So we won't know until they face each other. But I guarantee you that we are going to see a really, really good fight, a fight that people want to see. And I guarantee you, everybody's going to leave doing what they're doing to go see this fight. And that's another big fight that will generate a lot of money and a good pay-per-view fight.
If you have to pick or choose, right, who would you pick and choose?
And the only reason that I'm going to go with this other person, because like I said, Terence Crawford is a good fighter. He has a lot. I just don't like the guy. He talked a lot of shit when we were gonna fight, disrespect me. They set us up at their gym. So I would love for him to get beat by Errol Spence. I'm gonna have to go with Errol Spence.
Out of all of the names, Canelo, Caleb Plant, Jermall Charlo, who is the toughest, in your opinion, the toughest opponent for your son?
I would, man, I would. It's gonna sound funny to you or to a lot of people. The toughest that I think toughest fighter that when it came out that if we wanted to make that fight, I would have to say that it was Charlo, man. Charlo has a different style, man. To me, that would be a tougher opponent for David. And like I said, it's going to sound a little crazy, but that's what I think. That's what I believe, that his way of fighting and his style will be a little bit more difficult than Canelo. And Caleb Plant, Caleb Plant is nothing, bro, to be honest with you. They're just trying to build him, and he will move a couple of rounds, maybe 5, 6 rounds, and finally we'll catch him and we'll put him up.
You view Charlo as the toughest, the most dangerous, and you still want that fight. And you push it for that fight the most.
Listen, once you beat Charlo or getting inside Charlo's with them in the ring, man, that would take us to another level. And then we could prove and we could show people where we at. It's a very dangerous fight, man. But at the end of the day, if you want those big rewards, you got to face these fighters that are very, very dangerous, I think. And we have no problem doing that because, like I said, now you know my story. And I think that David deserves a chance, and he has to prove where he's at. And then you'll see where David's at this point. And once he beats Charlo, man, there's no more questions with David. And if Charlo becomes successful too, it's a good fight for both of them to go to the next level.
Hold it. You're not that pretty. I'm a bad man. Wait. I took up the world. I took up the world. I bear witness, there's only one God, Allah, and Muhammad is his final messenger. That's what I said, Larry, on the Bungle fight. Thanking you.
They call me the problem, but you could call me the can man, because anybody can get it. Africans, Americans, Dominicans, Mexicans, anybody can get it.